Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Nkenna. I am responsible for everything that goes on here. As you guys can tell from the title of today's video, we are going to be talking about nursing school prerequisites in another little quick chit chat type of video. So if you're watching this video, you're more than likely a pre-nursing student, or you just really like me. But you're probably a pre-nursing student and you're wondering where to begin in this journey. It can seem a little bit overwhelming. There's so many things to do in so little time. So I kind of want to guide your focus and talk about prerequisites today. And if you guys enjoy these videos, I can definitely do more talking about different topics that you guys want to hear about. So today we're going to be talking about prerequisites, the general classes that you need to take when you're preparing to apply to nursing school. So like I previously mentioned, applying to nursing school can be really overwhelming. There are a lot of things that you need to do and make sure are in order before you finally hit submit, pay your application fee, and embark on this nursing journey. But today we're just going to be looking at this one little piece. I am always going to recommend making a list. It always helps to organize and make your thinking central. Writing things down for me makes it real, so I definitely would recommend that, because when you can see it, then you're like, okay. And I like to also add check boxes, whatever it is, just add check boxes and check things off the list as I go. And there's a certain gratification that comes with seeing, oh, I've taken all these classes and I only have one or two left. So the first list that I would recommend is making a list of schools that you are currently interested in your area or surrounding areas. And these lists can vary. The list could be of ADN programs, associate degree programs. It could be of BSN programs. It could be of accelerated BSN programs, or it could be direct entry MSN programs. So the options, the varieties are limitless. And if you guys are interested in hearing about actually applying to nursing school and what my process was like in a future video, I can definitely do that for you. Each school is going to have different requirements, but generally speaking, most associate degree programs are going to have similar requirements. Same thing with BSN programs, same thing with ABSN, same thing with direct entry MSN program. Just from my travels and my experiences, I'm going to go ahead and list off classes that were generally what I saw across the board that kind of cover everything. And with associate degree programs, there are definitely going to be less prerequisites that you need, because then you can go back and do a bridge of an ADN to a BSN or RN to BSN. But this is just kind of a comprehensive list that I think knocks out everything. Again, associate degree programs are going to require less than a BSN or an MSN or an ABSN, but generally speaking, these are the classes that I consistently saw when I was applying to different schools. Anatomy and Physiology 1 with lab, Anatomy and Physiology 2 with lab, Microbiology with or without lab, English 1, English 2, Introduction to Psychology, Growth and Development across the lifespan, Nutrition, Statistics, Political Science, Sociology, Cultural Appreciation, and this could be fulfilled through a foreign language credit, Communications, Fine Arts or a humanities course, Philosophy, and Religion. So moving into my advice about prerequisites for nursing school, I would right off the bat definitely recommend going to a community college. One, it's going to be cheaper. They're going to be smaller class sizes. At the community college I went to, we got free textbooks. There was free tutoring. The tutor at the health science campus, it was a retired cardiothoracic surgeon. You get that one-on-one care that you need and one-on-one attention that you need. So I really appreciated that, and I really appreciated that it was also super cheap. I did feel as though when I was at community college, the professors didn't put in all that fluff to weed people out. They really just cared, do you know this material? We want you to succeed. They were there to help. They responded promptly to emails. It was, let's get to the meat and potatoes. We don't have time to waste. And I really did appreciate that they genuinely wanted us to succeed no matter what it was that we did. My next piece of advice and recommendation would be to decide on what kind of program you want to go into. Do you want to go to an associate program, a BSN program, an accelerated program, or an MSN direct entry program? You need to decide, and then that will kind of direct your thinking. If you're someone straight out of high school, then a BSN or an ADN program are going to be your best bet. If you're someone like me who is a career changer or a secondary student, then you can honestly do anything. If money is an issue, you might want to look at an ADN program. You're going to finish sooner, it's cheaper, a lot cheaper, and you can bridge. And most hospitals, I know in Georgia, a lot of hospitals will pay for you to go back and get your RN to BSN. So it's a win-win situation. Or if you don't want to do that and money is not really an issue, you can do a traditional BSN 2-year program. You can do an accelerated BSN, which is 1 year, or you can do a direct entry MSN program if your end goal is just to get your master's and you know you're not going back to school after this. Honestly, the decision is up to you at the end of the day. The benefit of being a second degree student is that many of these prerequisites will already be fulfilled more than likely from your prior coursework. So I know for me, a lot of these classes were already filled in. Things like growth and development through the lifespan, I had already taken it because my first degree was in human development and family science. So when it came down to it, I really only had to take microbio, both anatomies, and I think I had to take a Clep exam for political science. And we'll talk more about Clep exams in just a second. But getting back to the main idea here, if you are a second degree student, most of these things may have been fulfilled from prior coursework from your first degree. So I would definitely recommend sitting down with an admissions counselor, having a degree audit, letting them look through and see what is still remaining, what do you need to take, where you're at, how competitive of an applicant you are. And you just get some good insight. Again, I powered through my prerequisites. It wasn't that many. I set a timeline in my head. I said, I want to start nursing school by this time. And that's what I did. Something I mentioned earlier was the Clep exam. I took this exam. It's administered through College Board. I went, registered for it. I think I paid, I want to say $50 or $65. I don't remember the exact price, but I paid for the exam, went, took it, tested out, and I got credit for the course. And that saved me thousands of dollars. Instead of having to sit through a 16-week lecture, I just went and paid the $50 or $65 and I got credit for it. The final thing that I'm going to leave you guys with is there is no shame in retaking a class to get a higher grade. I know that a lot of schools are starting to move towards this rubric type of fashion of accepting people. So I know some schools that I applied to, if you got an A in a class, that was 5 points. If you got a B in a class, that was 3 points. And if you got a C, that was 1 or no points. So I retook Anatomy and Physiology 1 because the first time I got it, I believe I got a B, and I retook it and I got an A in the class. And I just wanted to make sure that I was putting my best foot forward. I didn't want to have to reapply to nursing school. I wanted to at least get into like 2 to 3 schools and just ensure that I started on the timeline that I set for myself. So there is no shame in retaking a course to put your best foot forward and ensure that you have the future and the success that you desire. So that is all that I have for you guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more nursing school related videos, definitely comment that down below. If you guys found this helpful, definitely subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. Share this with a friend that you think would find this helpful. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I think I already said that, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.